looking a lot sharper than us. Hey, before we begin, can you, how should we pronounce your last name? Because it's all over the map.
Yeah, it's Dybantsa.
Okay, thank you.
Dybantsa, yeah.
So first of all, well-dressed man.
Appreciate it.
Of all things, why should you be the number one overall player?
I mean, I said it yesterday. Super versatile as a player. I think I can guard 1 through 4, play 1 through 4. I think I can play a little bit of combo guard if you need me to. I think I can be that jumbo wing if you need me to. I play the game the right way, so I try to play to win. Try to make my teammates better, but I'm super excited as a player, super explosive. I feel seeds.
I'm coming out of D.C., so obviously John Wall represented, got the Wizards' number one overall pick. It was a few years ago. You went to Benny Hanna's with him in Illinois. What was that experience like, just talking to a guy like him?
Yeah, it was cool. So he came to watch me in Indiana, I think it was, for session 2 or 3 at UIBL. He really liked my game. He was like, I want to go out to eat with y'all, just pick your brains. So I kind of picked his brain about some of the stuff, how the NBA worked and anything like that, and he kind of just gave me some advice.
Last question for me. What do you know about D.C. as a team and city?
I went there last year for my Jordan Brand Classic game. It's nice though. I've been there plenty of times. Visited the White House, went inside there for Junior NBA. We had to go to the monument, MLK stuff last year, but cool city. Been there plenty of times.
How did your conversation with them go the other day, their front office?
That was good. GM was there. I think the president was there. I had a couple other people there, but they were just, talking regular conversation, trying to get to know me as a person and a player.
Did you learn anything new about the organization from those conversations?
Yeah. So they kind of gave me like an overview of how they see me fitting in. They kind of gave me an overview of how the city was. I kind of played a video and seen like how they're super big into community stuff and what they brought in with AD and what they brought in with Trey. So yeah, I kind of learned a little bit.
You say you feel seats. What is it about your game that fills seats?
Yeah, I'm super explosive. I have a lot of highlight plays, a lot of poster dunks, step back threes, tough 8-away middies, a little bit of everything.
AJ, can you give me your best starting 5 in the NBA today? But you gotta include yourself, obviously.
Okay. I put LeBron at the 1. I'm about to get canceled for some of this, but I'll put LeBron at the 1. I'll put Jokic at the 5. I'll play the 3. I'll put KD at the 4. And I'll have Curry at the 2, but he's strictly there to shoot.
Obviously, you're considered a likely top 2 pick, but did you talk with the Grizzlies at 3, and would you anticipate working out with them?
Yeah, so I talked to them yesterday. I had a meeting with the Grizzlies. It was good. Just kind of showing me or telling me what the organization is about. But I actually have no idea who I'm gonna work out with. I'm gonna figure that out in the next few weeks.
AJ, can you tell me the story about the chance that you almost had playing with Cooper Flag?
Yeah, so Coop played for Expressings Elite in 8th grade. I played with them in 8th grade, and there was no rule until UIBL came out, and there was the state that you live in or what school you have to go to has to touch the state of where the program is based out of. So Maine didn't touch Massachusetts, so he got Maine United, and that's what ended up happening. But yeah, we were supposed to be on the same team for our UIBL 15th year.
Did you ever play with him at the youth level?
I never played with him on the team. I played against him, plenty of times. I played against Maine United. I played against him at Made Hoops camp. I think I played against my Top 100 camp, but yeah, I played against him plenty of times.
AJ, you're obviously approaching this as a business. What went into sort of positioning yourself this way? A lot of other guys are wearing sweats, just coming off of workouts, but this is a business meeting.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have interviews this morning with different teams, and I never had a job before. So I've been I was 13, started taking basketball serious, but this is my first job interview. So my dad's kind of like, this is your job interview, so come professional, come suit, try to come true.
You just asked this, but being number 1 overall, what does that mean? Is that a goal? Was that something that you grew up dreaming about? Is that something that you got serious about?
Yeah, definitely a goal of mine. I've been number 1 in the rankings since 9th grade, and I ain't dropped. So I'm not planning on dropping in the draft.
So you never had a job before. What has this whole process been like for you?
It's been a job. It's been a job interview. It's been interrogating me for the whole week.
AJ, do you feel pressured being called superstar for the next NBA superstar?
It probably is already built-in pressure when people say that, but me, I'm just trying to go out there, hoop, have fun, play with a joy, play with some passion.
What's your goal?
What's my goal as an NBA player?
Yeah.
Oh, a Hall of Famer. Yeah.
Have you met with the Jazz at all? Anybody over there?
Yep, I met with the Jazz yesterday. Been on like my third meeting. I was in there. Austin was in there. Danny, Will. We had a great talk.
You played against Trey Johnson and Will Riley before.
Yep.
What would you anticipate being a teammate of theirs in the future?
Yeah, Trey's hell of a shot maker. Probably one of the best I played against. Played against him twice against Link. Probably played against him on the AAU circuit, but just tough shot maker. Probably be good with him spacing the floor. And Will Riley's an upcoming gem, I think. Just him being super long, so things around 6'8". Played against him at U play. Guys that can space the floor for sure.
What will